Today we would be learning about AI agents. So in yesterday's class we had learned about the topic that was your we learned about the topic that was your AI agent, that was your LLM. So we understand in that class that okay, LLM are basically the large language model that is a part of deep learning that predicts the next possible tokens that would be coming up. It does not bring anything, any fact or anything from what you could say, any what you say. It does not bring any fact from any database or anything. It does not do that. It just predicts the next possible token, so its reply cannot be 100% truth. The problem with your LLMs were that it does not have any memory. It has what you could say outdated knowledge. It does not have the capability of doing any task, any real world application. It does not have the capabilities to get any real time information. So all these problems that were there with your LLM. So LLM would be only be able to what you could say generate text. It cannot do any other task. So to do or to improve all those things, we have your AI agents where your LLM would be working as the brain of your AI agent, and it would be your LLM would be connected to all your different tools that are there. Okay, so let's just start about AI agents. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is your AI. So AI, as we discussed yesterday also, that AI is the ability where we give the human intelligence to any machine so that it could simulate all the human kind of a thing, human intelligence. Okay, so basically, that is what in layman terms is your AI. So basically, it would be learning all the patterns that are there. It would be recognizing image. It would be solving all the problems that are there, and all the decision making thing that is there. So basically, before AI came into picture, we had a rule based thing. So in the traditional software, we had predefined fixed rules that were developed by a developer. Okay, so depending upon those rules only, the uh, what do you say? Your software would be answering to all your questions or responding to all your user requests. Okay, but when the AI came into picture, now your software or your AI could learn the patterns and data so that it would be able to improve your what do you say will be able to improve your overall decision makings. Now it will not give the answer based on your what you say based on your uh, what is there based on your preset rules, but now it could uh, give answer based on the patterns that it has recognized and all those things. So now we have shifted from a rule based system to now a fully independent and an intelligent system which would be giving us the response based on the patterns that it has been analyzed. So basically there are multiple different AI applications that are present that we use in our day-to-day life. So we have your chat GPT, which you all guys use. Then we some of the guys also use your Gemini. Then there is your Siri. Then there is your Bixby. Then there is your gamma, that is for ppt, all those different things that we guys use day to day to day life. So these are all the different things that are there that we use in our data. These are all the AI applications that we use in our day to day lives. Okay, so the next thing is that let us understand what basically is your AI agent. So you can think of your AI agent as a software helper, an intelligent software helper that would be doing all your tasks regarding uh, information, reasoning, planning, execution, all those steps it could do. So basically, let's take an example over here. So suppose you guys have a person who is very intelligent, but it does not have any access to any internet or any software tools or any other things. So so now it won't be as useful as to you guys. Okay, because it is intelligent but it lacks the capabilities regarding the software or all the tasks that it needs to do. Okay, but think of that example when if you give that same person the capabilities, like if you provide him the laptop, you provide him the access to internet, you provide him the access to all the software that are there, like power bi and all those things. So now that same person who was intelligent would be much more helpful to you guys, or would be much more important to you guys. So same thing happens to your llm. So llm is also an, you can think of it like a very intelligent person which lack all the capabilities like your memory, like your external help, like your external apis, your different tools that are there. So basically, your AI agent does is that it helps your LLM to get connected to all the external tools. You have like your weather API for getting the weather information. Then you have your Tavli API. So Tavli API is for all the search related things that you want to do, like your search engine kind of a thing. Then you have different tools that you guys could create, custom tools, business tools, like your blueprint for creation of any blueprint, if suppose you pick that topic. Yeah, then you could have a tool for getting any information out of any database. So these are all the different things that is there. So now your LLM would be able to do all these tasks. So now it would be able to analyze, think. It could also act to all those things that the LLM cannot. Okay, so these are all the different tasks your LLM can't do. So to cater to all those needs, or to work in a real world, uh, to do a real world task, you require your LLM to be connected to all those things. So that is what your AI agent is. So it is just a intelligent software system that is capable of observing through its sensor, thinking, planning through LLM, and would be acting upon a particular thing so that your final goal could be achieved. So this is what your basic AI agent is. Next, let us see why do we require an AI agent. We just discussed that your LLM will only generate the final could only generate the human text. It cannot, what you could say, it cannot do any real world task or any complex task that you want it to do. So basically it does not have any memory of its own. So think of it like your more, it would remember only one conversation what has happened. So after the conversation end, it won't be having any context of what all things have happened. So yesterday also we discussed that if I suppose I say that okay, my in an LLM, that okay, my name is Keshav and I have fever, tell me about, prescribe me about medicine. Okay, so when one this prompt has entered and then the response came that okay, Keshav, for fever you could take Dolo. Okay, and please see a physician before getting the response and all those kind of a thing. Okay, so once this you guys receive this information, then if I ask again that okay, what is my name, it won't be giving me the answer because it does not have any memory of its own. It does not remember all the context that has happened in the chat previously. So that is a bit of an issue that is there because now it does not know what all things it has done till now and what all things are still pending. Okay, your LLM also does not have any do any planning or anything. It just predicts your next possible things. Okay, next possible token. It just only generates your. It only generates your text. Then your LLM does not know about what you could say any. It has your outdated information. It does not have information, what you could say, it does not have information regarding your all the current things that has been happening. So suppose it would be giving the response based on the time it was trained on. Suppose we have what you could say, like we give any, suppose a model is trained in 2024. Suppose if I ask that particular LLM that okay, who is the winner of the FIFA World Cup, it won't be giving the name as your Spain. Instead, it will be giving you the reply that okay, Argentina are the winners, because it does not know about the live thing that have happened. It only knows about the outdated information when it was trained on. So before 2024, all the things have happened. It knows about that whole thing. It does not. Yeah, Bhushan, that is the drawback of your LLM, that it has the problem of your hallucination. It has problem of your outdated information. So hallucination is basically when you would be having a false fabricated informations given by your LLM. Okay, then you have your outdated information, because suppose if you ask that, okay, what is happening in 2026, or what are the latest news, or what are the latest AI news, it won't be giving the answers related to current time. It would be giving the answers related to the previous information. Suppose if I ask about the health, okay, it won't be giving me the answers regarding all those things. Okay, just wait a second. Let me show one more thing over here. Just a second, guys.